Hi everyone, good morning. It is a gloomy, cold day here in Colorado. I'm just coming off a sickness. I'm going to take you for a day in the life. We're gonna get some things done because, like I just said, I was out of commission for a day and the house is quite a mess. So right now I'm feeding the chickens. My husband was so sweet. He took off yesterday to help me. And let me just brag on him for a bit. He has never taken a day off in his history of being a law enforcement officer. So I am just overjoyed that he is at an agency now that he can do that and there's coverage, and it's just helpful because, man, I needed to take a break and I haven't been able to do that as a mother. So I've been feeling quite a bit depleted, but yesterday was nice. He took the kids out and I stayed with the baby and we just did what we could, you know. So he went out and got chicken feed, got some staple items, and got some energy out of the kids. But anyways, today is all dedicated to getting the house back in order. The chickens are good to go. It's just been pretty cold, so we put in some extra hay yesterday, but nothing big has happened there. So we are going to take you throughout our day. Thank you for being here. I am attempting to feel my best self. So nourishing foods, soups, staying hydrated. I've been taking detox baths and using my sauna blanket. I never thought I would use that thing. I got it from a company. A company sent it to me. It was like the nicest thing ever. And I was just like, when am I ever going to use this? And then I realized, you know, the benefits of the sauna blanket. So I am so thankful that I have that because I really think that's been helping. Oh gosh. I forgot Dixie and Daisy. I'll do it, buddy. He's helping me. Are you helping me? Sheriff?
Can I spill it?
Yeah, you can spill it.
Okay.
Be very careful. But, oh gosh, not right there.
Sorry.
That's okay. Are you okay? Okay. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. The sauna blanket has been really helpful, but taking those vitamins, that mushroom immunity, and getting out in the sun, but today we'll have to use red light, I think has been incredible. You know, throughout the whole time I have been an adult, I feel like I've always just used medicines to, you know, better, I guess, get me better. And it's never really made a difference. It's always like a 5 to 7 day sickness. And this one has been here for a day or two and it's already leaving. So yeah, I'm happy with my natural remedies. And, you know, I know a lot of you do it too. So let me know what you're doing to kick the winter blues, kick the winter sickness. I've been sipping on some homemade immune tea, and that has been really helpful as well. But long-winded intro once again. So we are going to get this day started, maybe frolic in the snow a little bit and get cleaning. So if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tory. I make motherhood content here on our little homestead in northern Colorado. We are moving back to Pennsylvania in about 6 to 7 months, and we're just very excited to get home. That is our home state, and that is where our family lives. So that is what this channel is dedicated to currently: decluttering, cleaning, and just preparing to uproot our lives across the country. So if you like that kind of thing, let me know if you're new in the comments, and let's get into today. Okay, I hear ya. I know. All right.
Hello. Hello.
Oh. Good morning to Win. Good morning to Winnie. All right, first thing on the agenda is to do a little meal prep, some things that I couldn't get to in the last couple of days. So we're doing a batch of chocolate chip cookies. We're going to do a loaf of bread and some rolls. And then we're also going to do our deviled eggs for some quick protein. And then I wanted to slice up some of this steak that I just noticed my husband got. So I just wanted to do little strips of it and marinate it so I can easily take from them throughout the week and snack on it for a quick protein. And then I did want to try and make that queso at some point. So I'm going to use this and then a little bit of cheddar and rotel, and we'll go from there. And then I have a chicken that I need to get the meat off of. It's dark in here because this pizza is lining up there. And then I think that's it. I have some meat thawing out for the week, and I rinse the duck eggs because they're so messy, and I put them in here. So I think we will have that for breakfast and use the leftover mashed potatoes for some potato pancakes. And that is the goal right now. That's what we're doing in the kitchen. So of course we have dishes. That's going to be the last thing that I do, but the goal today is to get the kitchen cleaned up and the first floor of the house, and then I can start moving into the bedrooms and just getting all of the sheets taken care of. I'm just trying to keep up with the sickness. So we're going to get the air filter going and go from there. Okay, these are the cookies. So we're going to do half of this Costco grass-fed butter. The original recipe calls for lard, but I don't really cook with lard or margarine, so we're just going to do it like this. And then I add my sugars to this. So we do about a half a cup of cane sugar or honey, depending on what we have. Local honey's getting a little pricey lately. And then we do half a cup of brown sugar. And then I add my homemade vanilla to this, and then I stir it together, and then I add an egg, and then I will show you the rest of the ingredients. The cookies can be for everyone, but they're for Daddy to take in his lunches, honey. Yeah. Maybe they're all for Daddy for a belated Valentine's Day surprise, but not really a surprise. Okay, that's mixed together. Then we add our egg.
Mom, can I eat a little of this?
No, not yet.
Did you put
My sweets want some sweets, huh? I will help you get that chocolate in a little bit. Okay, and once that's mixed in, I just separate it. I just push it to the side, and I add my flour and then a little bit of baking powder and salt and mix that together, and then I mix the two together, and then I add my chocolate chips. So I'm trying to save on dishes here, but yeah, you could do it in a separate bowl as well. So I have a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking powder, and then I have a cup and an eighth tablespoon of flour. That is just how the recipe is written, so try and follow it to a T because it makes the best cookies. It's always marked in my little Pennsylvania Grange cookbook from my great aunt who had the recipe book. So yeah, there's always like marks in there that say great recipe or good or needs sugar or, you know, subtract this. So really helpful to have that. But mix this up together here and then add your chocolate chips, and you can really tell by the dough if you need to add like a liquid. So you could add milk to this or water, but I try and get it pretty dry, and then put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes, then put it in the oven at 350 for I'd say 12 minutes or so. You could do 375, but my pans are just not that great of quality and it tends to burn on the bottom. So I try and do 350, and that seems to work for us. And it's just a basic chocolate chip cookie, and it doesn't have a bunch of junk in it. Definitely has sugar, but you can adjust that to your liking. Okay, so batter is good, just have to add chocolate chips, but I was doing the bread. I have a cup of milk in there, cup of water, then I sprinkle the yeast on top here.
Wow.
And like I said, I don't really have much honey, so I'm just going to put maybe 1/4 cup of sugar in here, cover it for 10 minutes, and then we are gonna add our flour. Okay, so the chocolate chips are in. We're just gonna fold it in here and then pop this into the refrigerator. There's a little bit of baking powder that I see, but we're gonna put it into the refrigerator and then we will bake them. So this will probably be about a half hour. It gives us time to do the deviled eggs and eat a little breakfast, and then we will get the cookies in the oven. Okay, some of the big dishes are done. I'm gonna get breakfast started, but the bread is ready. So I'm gonna add my little salt there. Oh, that's not good. That's okay. We're doing a little laundry. I'm gonna add my salt, and we're gonna add the flour to this and go from there. I hope that didn't mess with everything. Okay, the bread is going to do its first rise. Probably, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half. And I forgot I did want to make just a crock pot soup. So I went ahead and got the crock pot clean, not the inside of it. I can't get this stuff off. I've tried everything, so just leaving it like that. But anyways, I'm going to make a soup in the crock pot here. Then I started a little thing for the chickens, and I was going to get some water. But of course, I jumped on here instead of drinking water. But anyways, I'm going to do the deviled eggs, and then I will catch up with you in a second. Alrighty, the eggs are going. I've been putting it on this back boiler here because I just feel like it, I don't know, it doesn't tousle them around as much. Is that even a word? But I can just see right now that that is cracked, but that one will be fine. I tend to get them really hot, and when it boils that high, they go all around and then they get cracked. So trying it on the back burner, but first round of cookies are gonna go in here, and then I'm going to make some breakfast. See, that one is... See it moving? Let me know. Let me know how you do your deviled eggs. I know a lot of you do it in the Instapot, but I don't have one, so let me know. Anyways, cookies are going in, then we're making some breakfast. Okay, here is what we have going on. The kids' plates, they have a pear, cottage cheese, duck eggs, and a tiny little potato pancake. And then I have sauerkraut. I wanted to do cabbage in my crock pot soup, but we just don't have any, so I'm trying to get some, I don't know, fermented goodness so I can just feel a little bit better here. Salmon, if I didn't say that, duck eggs, 2 potato pancakes, and then I'm going to do the rest of the cottage cheese. And then we saved Millie's here. She eats the same thing we eat, and not the potato pancake, though, just because we don't really have a lot, so she'll be okay without the spuds. These are almost done here, and then I took the cookies out a little on the lighter side. They will continue to bake down and shrink down, and this is just how my husband likes it. So this is what we have going on here. Dishes are almost done, and all I'm doing is, well, not these dishes. I'm going to get this crock pot going, so I'm going to use up everything that I can in the refrigerator so we can just clear some room out for some groceries later on in the week. And the good thing is we don't really have to get many groceries, just some fresh items. So yay for that. I'm going to get things cleaned up, and I'll meet up with you soon. So this is one thing I've been doing to kind of cure my sickness here, and I will add these throughout the video today, but I'm doing a pinch of salt in here, maybe just a little bit more. I'm doing coconut water for potassium so my body can absorb that salt, and then I'm doing the Uncle Matt's Ultimate Immune, so it has orange, elderberry, and zinc in there. I'm just going to stir this together because the last thing I want is my body going into adrenal fatigue when I'm trying to get sick. It's already, I guess my immune system is already weak right now, and I'm trying to get it stronger. So that is what I'm drinking with my breakfast, and I am going to enjoy this and get back to it. All right, cookies are done. Deviled eggs are done. I have scraps for the chickens. Emmy's working on her blackberries here. Won't even focus on her. Huh. There we go. Emmy's working on her blackberries. And then I'm going to put these little buns in the oven. All right, I got some cooking done. Now I'm going to take some supplements. It's a little later in the afternoon, but I've kind of been waiting, just holding it off until I have 2 meals under my belt. And then that way I have this ashwagandha for the nighttime. I've already had my happy juice, but it's just, I don't know, helpful. So this is what I've been doing. I've been doing 3 mushroom immunities, 2 of the chlorellas, and then 2 beef livers, and then the ashwagandha. And then this is how the soup came out. I just did that pulled chicken. I did carrots, onions, celery is in there. I'll probably add some peas at some point, and I don't usually add pasta. If the kids want pasta, I'll just serve it on top of it, but I'm just more of a brothy, I guess, type of soup, and I don't want it to be too filling. So Wyatt is taking a break. He's watching one of my favorites, PB&J Otter, and he's eaten his little lunch there, but I am going to get the rest of this area cleaned up. I'm super excited. I did this on the other channel, but a lot of my herbs and flowers are starting to sprout, but they are getting leggy, so I need to watch the light situation. I have dahlias in there for the front boxes and just a ton of stuff. And then over here, we have all of our herbs, and honestly there's not a lot of them just because we're moving. I don't want to process a ton, so I'm just going to dehydrate them and just bring them along with us. So yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on that. But this area in itself has a lot of growth happening. Tomatoes and cucumbers still doing good. I have sweet peas about to come off there, broccoli, basil, I have pole bean. What else do I have? Oh, I have this pinto that needs some room, so I should probably have a salad here at some point, but we're doing good over here. I don't really need to reset any of the plants. I don't need to get it all done in this area. But yeah, obviously this area needs to be taken care of, so that's my next goal. I will catch up with you here in a few.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
Okay, I didn't make it too far before my battery cut out, but I have my seeds and seed starting kind of pushed off to the side, some important papers and cards and things like that. My sweet grandmother keeps Hallmark in business, I feel like, but she sends the kids cards for everything, and we save all of them in our little binder, so I have to put them in our binder. But it's just the sweetest thing. The kids love having the cards, and they can always expect one during the holidays when inevitably I forget, which is terrible, but I'm working on it. The kids were drawing. We got in some new colored pencils, and then Deli, where are the crayons, honey bun?
And my grandma was taking them to Halloween.
Oh, can I have some, please? But Y is working on his drawings right now, so not really doing much of any. Thank you. We got some crayons, and we just put them in our Masons so we can put them with our homeschooling stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I am working on dinner. So I am doing some egg noodles for that chicken noodle soup. I have some water boiling for that. These were a fail because my husband was talking to me, and then I had to retrace my steps. I put a half teaspoon of yeast in there. I usually put 2 teaspoons. So my bad. I can make these into croutons though if I want. I can do breadcrumbs, or I could just give them to the chickens. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them in a bag and get them out of here, but they can't be buns. I was so curious. I didn't understand why it wasn't rising, but that is why. So I will show you these finished bowls here, but I am kind of editing in the background, and I'm soaking our smoker parts so I can just clean them quickly. But again, didn't really get too far. Wish I could. But this is recovery, so I still need to do the laundry, and I'm going to do a sauna blanket tonight as well. I'll show you how I do that. It's really easy. Nice and thick noodles. This is how I make my halushki too, but my halushki little pieces are smaller than this, I feel like. But just 2 eggs, a cup of flour, a little bit of salt, and then just a tablespoon of warm water, and I just mix it all together. So it's not really perfect, but we really enjoy it. And halushki, if you don't know, it's just noodle and cabbage, onion, and butter. It's super yummy and a staple in my household, so we really enjoy that. But this is what we have today, so we are going to enjoy some of this noodly soup, and I will show you our little finished plate. All right, noodles are done. I just put butter in there, the grass-fed Costco butter, and I do garlic salt every time I do chicken noodle. And I'm going to put these bowls together for the kids because I got a hungry one on me. Alrighty, here are the finished bowls. I put a little oregano on there, some extra salt, and then I always do lemon juice or some sort of acidity in these soups, but lemon juice is good for when you're not feeling the best here. We're going to serve it with some crackers, and yeah, I like it thick. I like it chunky. The soup is delicious, and Millie, of course, is enjoying over here as well. It did the thing again. There we go. Starts to focus. That's odd. But yeah, we're going to get started here, and I will catch up with you after dinner. So Millie has had a 3rd helping here. She's loving it. And the kids, I would say if you are making this from my video, perhaps a fork would help because it is a little tricky to scoop up, so maybe a fork, but Millie's loving it. Do you like it? Do you like it? She's got this little bruise on her cheek and we can't figure out where it came from. Huh, girl? But she has one tooth, so we're very excited. I'm gonna get some dishes going, and I will probably catch up with you after the kids go to sleep because we need a little bit of a break, and we're gonna do some bath and books and bedtime, right? Yay! Woohoo! When in doubt, we do glow stick baths, and that helps our night. It's really fun. They're super cheap, and we always have them on hand. We're keeping stock in glow sticks from Dollar Tree for this reason. So the kids are gonna enjoy a bath here, a bubble bath, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun little night. Okay, it is quite a bit later. I just put away all of the laundry, but before that, did my sauna wrap. So I did it at 176, temperature 176, and I did it for like 40 minutes. And my husband arrested someone tonight, so he was passing through town, so it's good for me, not good for the person, but whatever. I was feeling like death, and he came by and brought me Sprite, which was like the nicest thing ever. I didn't even tell him I was still feeling like crap, but he knew that it would help me. I just need something like bubbly, and soda water doesn't cut it, especially if I'm sick and dehydrated and I just like need a little extra pickup of sugar. So I am kind of coming back to myself, but now I'm getting not like a sugar high, but I'm like getting this burst of energy. So did the sauna wrap, and then I took a bath, and now I'm just sitting watching Aaron Williams and trying to get the rest of the house just kind of put back together. So it is late night. I am just getting ready for bed. I have a few things to do. I'm researching some more homeschool curriculum for why he's like bumped up in math. I swear I'd never brag about my child on the internet, but he's doing good. I'm terrible at math, so it's just nice to see him shine, and he's doing great. We are still doing the Good and the Beautiful. Delilah's loving the preschool curriculum. If you want links for any of it, just let me know. I can get it to you. I'm not an affiliate with them. I just really like their curriculum. So Good and the Beautiful. But yeah, today was a strange day. It has me just like, questioning my existence, of course, like every day has in my journey with motherhood. But motherhood, I'm always going to question, but that's a positive point of my life. Of course, we have our struggles, but my job, just doing what I can to make money while I'm at has has just been extremely tricky lately, and I wanted to come on and kind of chat about it. I love some of the aspects of this, but it's really difficult, honestly, in 2024, trying to stay home with the kids. It's not really, you can't just, at least for us, you can't just do it because you need to have some sort of side hustle. And I hate that term, but we have 3 children. There's no way my teaching salary would allow, what is happening? It's just windy. Whew, I got all nervous. There was some activity in our town tonight, so I just nervous. Lee tells me everything that's going on, and sometimes I don't want to know, but sometimes it's nice to be aware. But anyways, being at home 2024, I feel like I have to have an income. And, I had a pretty good job with a pretty good salary, but it couldn't support 3 kids in daycare. So here we are. And I have just been struggling. I've told my mom, I want to delete it all and then just have YouTube. But my problem is people find my videos through Instagram and all of that. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. There just needs to be some sort of revamp. I'm not saying I can keep up with it all, but just having 2 Instagrams and then responding to everything on YouTube and Instagram is just getting to me. I don't know. I respond to everybody, as you know. It's really important to me. It may take me a little bit, but I like to respond to people. I like to engage with people that like to engage with me. You know, it's just nice having that connection with someone. And I know some of you may think these are like superficial complaints or worries, and trust me, I'm like right there with you, but it's my job, and I have just been having a tricky time lately with it all. So that's where I'm at with that. Obviously, this sickness is starting to leave, but it's like taken a toll because it's forced me to take a break. And I'm sure some of you have picked up on that. It's really hard for me to sit still. It's hard for me. I'm moving around right now in this video. I'm trying to talk to you, but it's hard for me to sit there and not do two things at once because I constantly feel like I'm wasting time, and I've just had to struggle with that and like balancing social media. But in the morning, like when I wake up, my main goal is just to be a good mom. And if I can keep bettering myself and doing that every day, then we're good to go. But right now, in this day, it's just been a challenge. And, you know, I got some negativity, so that's not really putting me in a bad mood. I just deleted it because that's the easiest thing to do, but it's just annoying because I didn't want to be political on my other YouTube channel / on my Mountain Mama Instagram account, but everything is taken politically because no one can coexist with someone with a different opinion anymore, and it's just getting super annoying. So that's where I'm at with that. I wanted to get on here and kind of chat with you, close out the vlog, tell you what's been going on, because I haven't been able to upload too much on this channel, and this is, you know, this is my favorite channel. It's the one that I want to be my main channel, but here we are. So I hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support, because all of your positivity truly does help. So I hope you're doing well out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me, and he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. I'm thinking about him